If I could go back to my very first day as a delivery driver, I could probably save myself hundreds of dollars, countless hours, and a whole lot of frustration. The crazy part is none of these lessons are difficult. They're just things nobody tells you until you've already learned them the hard way. So if you're about to start DoorDash, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark, Instacart, or you've only been doing one of these for a few weeks, these are the 7 things I wish someone had told me before my first delivery. And make sure you stick around until the end because the last one completely changed the way I work every single shift. Number 7 is don't wait just anywhere. When I first started, I thought I should park wherever the app showed a hotspot, which was a big mistake. I chased hotspots all over town, wasting gas, only to sit there doing absolutely nothing. Eventually, I realized something. It's less about where the app tells you to go and more about being close to restaurants that consistently produce orders. Every market is different. Spend time learning which restaurants stay busy and which ones are always slow. Sometimes the best parking spot isn't the official hotspot at all. It's the place that gives you the fastest access to multiple restaurants. Instead of chasing hotspot, learn your market. Knowing your area is one of the biggest advantages you can have. Number 6 is every order isn't worth taking. This one probably cost me the most money. When I started, I accepted almost everything. I thought turning down orders meant I'd stop getting orders. Instead, I ended up driving long distances for very little pay. I was spending more on gas while putting unnecessary miles on my car. Then I started asking one simple question before accepting an order. Is this trip actually worth it? Distance matters. Pay matters. Time matters. A $10 order isn't necessarily good if it takes 45 minutes. Don't focus only on how much the order pays. Think about dollars per mile total time and where that delivery leaves you afterward. That one habit alone can completely change your earnings. Number 5 is apartment deliveries take longer than you think. Nobody warned me about apartments. You think you're delivering to one address. Then you get there. The building numbers don't make sense. The customer forgot the gate code. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no elevator. And now you're walking in circles wondering if building C even exists. What looked like a quick delivery suddenly turns into 15 extra minutes. Now I always slow down before arriving. I check the delivery notes. I look for gate codes. I study the map if it's a large apartment complex. Those few seconds often save several minutes. Apartments aren't impossible. They just require a little more planning. Here's something that surprised me. Sometimes your biggest time loss isn't driving, it's standing still, which brings me to the next lesson. Lesson number 4 is restaurant delays are part of the job. In the beginning, I'd walk into every restaurant expecting the food to be ready. It rarely was. Sometimes it was 5 minutes, sometimes 20. Sometimes they hadn't even started making it. At first, I'd just stand there getting frustrated. Now I pay attention. Some restaurants are consistently fast. Others are consistently behind. That information becomes valuable over time. You also have to know when it's worth waiting and when it's better to move on. Time is money in this job. Waiting too long for one order often means missing 2 or 3 better ones. So track which restaurants consistently waste your time. Patterns matter. If these tips are helping you avoid some of the mistakes I made starting out, consider subscribing. I want to help delivery drivers work smarter, earn more, and avoid learning everything the hard way. Now here's one I almost never hear people talk about. Lesson number 3, keep essential gear in your car. When I started, I thought all I needed was my phone. I couldn't have been more wrong. Eventually, I built a small delivery kit that stays in my car. Extra phone charger, portable battery, insulated bags, flashlight, umbrella, paper towels, hand sanitizer, a drink, even some snacks. None of these things make you money directly, but they prevent little problems from turning into big ones. A dead phone ends your shift. A spilled drink can ruin your day. Being hungry will cause you to take a break and spend money on fast food. Delivering cold food could get you a bad rating. So being prepared removes unnecessary stress. Build your delivery kit before you need it. Future you will be thankful. Lesson number 2. Don't let one bad order ruin your shift. Every driver has them. The rude customer, the impossible apartment, the restaurant that's 30 minutes behind, the order that makes you wonder why you even accepted it. When I was new, I'd carry that frustration into the next delivery, and then the next. Eventually, I realized every delivery is a fresh start. One bad experience doesn't mean the rest of your shift will be bad. Some of my best paying days started with terrible first orders. Don't judge your entire shift by one bad delivery. Keep making good decisions. And lesson number 1, this isn't about driving, it's about decision making. If there's one thing I wish someone had told me before my first delivery, it's this. Your income isn't determined by how hard you work. It's determined by the decisions you make throughout the day. Where you wait, which orders you accept, how long you wait, how well you know your market, how prepared you are. Thousands of tiny decisions that add up. The best drivers aren't necessarily the fastest drivers. They're the drivers who consistently make better choices. And that's something every beginner can learn. When I first started, I thought delivery work was just picking up food and dropping it off. Now I know it's really about learning your market, managing your time, and making smart decisions over and over again, just like having your own business. The good news, every shift teaches you something. If you're just getting started, don't worry about being perfect. Focus on getting a little better every time you go out. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you wish someone had told you before your first delivery? Drop it in the comments. You might end up helping the next new driver avoid the same mistake.